Hello and welcome to this tutorial for Dyna, where I'll be explaining how to go through Dyna quickly. Before I begin, a quick note, I'm gonna do the 100% style of Dyna, which is hitting two buttons. There's not much difference between 100% and any percent, so I won't be making any separate things for it, so just so you know. So let's just start. So we skip the cutscene, go to the first world. Important part here is to, like, when you're falling down, is to suck. That is to prevent yourself from bouncing. And then right off the bat we're gonna do a trick called mixing. We suck up that parasol Waddle Dee and that Waddle Doo. To get the mix ability, it should look like that on your bottom screen, and then we mix. I failed this time. There is a small explanation on speedrun.com, I'll link it in the description as well, where I explain what I'm doing. So this is Jet. Straight off the bat you can see that it works slightly differently, and this will be our main mode of transportation throughout the game. So what I'm doing is I'm running and then jumping and pressing B repeatedly, like that. You can also charge up and end in a jet cracker by pressing B early. So here I'm basically just hitting the bomb blocks by charging up a little and then turning around. Jump, air dash, Kabu's annoying, air dash, and go through here. We're gonna go up here to the left because there's a candy there, and then we're gonna do another ledge trick like that. You can also do it by normally jumping and then doing air dashes, but doing a ledge trick there is slightly faster. Mash for the goal. So most of the specific game mode is just jetting, so get familiar with jet for this. So here I'm gonna be holding up during the air dashes. That will keep your height. Holding down will make you drop down a little at the end of your jet. So here's the first button we need to press for 100%. And we enter the door and continue on into the auto-scroller. So, things you can do with Jet is you can charge up and prematurely press B or not press B and that happens. This is an example of how holding down during air dashes looks like. But we'll be primarily holding up throughout both the entire speedrun and this game mode. There is a possible mix you can do here for candy, but it's hard to do, so I suggest not going for it. Again, holding up. Run a bit to make sure my spacing is correct, and I'll keep holding up. You can do this entire thing without hitting the ground even once. Sadly, I bonked into everything, but that's fine. So here we have bonkers. Here's where you really need to learn how to like release and press B again quickly to do jet crackers towards bosses. It's an important thing to use. So in Cacao Caves it's mostly movement based, so take a good look what I do exactly. Hold down here, and I'm holding up here. Sorry for that noise. Like that. Run up to adjust spacing, and do that. That was just a normal B hold. Hold up here, and just make sure you're properly. I'm holding down here. Charge up. Sometimes this GIM can do a specific attack. You can't do anything about that. It's kind of sad, but hold up during the full charge will make you go up a bit. That's what I use there to go up slightly faster. Again, I'm holding up here and into the cannon. Here I'm holding down to make sure I can get to that bomb block easily. And we grab the star. to the next area. So some enemies you can kill with air dashes, some enemies you can't. Bugsy is kind of annoying. You have to just do as many jet crackers as you can to him. And whenever you're fighting bosses, you want to, when you're charging up your jet, make sure the exhaust is pointing towards the enemy, because that'll also deal hits. So here we charge up and press the jump button twice to do that enormous jump. You might notice that I was shielding to save the charge and then running before I jumped. The running speed will be stored so you can air dash off of that charge. Another thing I do a lot is go with the exhaust in one direction and then quickly switch to the other direction. You'll see me do that a lot as well. So with Candy, your jets, your air dashers will be longer. We go to the left here for the other button that we press by using the exhaust, and we go back out. Again, we're doing a ledge trick here, to quickly still make use of the candy. So there's another mix you can do here. I'm not gonna do it because it's, again, hard to set up. Exhaust towards enemy, jet cracker. These two can be really annoying. To kill mid-bosses, by the way, you don't really need to do a full charge or anything. You can just air dash over them and they'll instantly die. So that's pretty cool. So after this we have Dyna Blade. For this section you want to keep on the ground as much as possible, so you just AB, 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 AB as quickly as you can. While trying to keep running speed. So for Dyna Blade, all we really have to do is charge up, shield it, and then grab a star. So once again, pressing, in this case we can just press B and hold a direction and we get that move, and that will instantly kill Dyna Blade. Unless you're really far away, so you want to be close to the Dyna Blade as much as possible. Skip the, and then we have the cutscene, we can just skip it by soft resetting for 100% full run. So that is a quick tutorial for Dyna Blade. Hope it was useful.